Okay, about Lucy Letby. Right, so okay, some disgusting stuff has gone on around this poor girl, Lucy Letby. Now let's have a look at the evidence around her that you're not looking at. And stop talking about Lucy Letby as a blind person. Go away. Alright, so now in the hospitals there are doctors. Right, now those doctors are run by a group that are called Bao. They're Bao, they worship Bao. Right? Now it's well known amongst the intelligent community what Bao is, right? Bao is BAL, and they're a baby killing group. All right, now they drink their blood. They've been doing this for a very long time, right? Since the 16th century and more. All right, they're the focus of the Macbeth plays, Bao. All right, so now they're witches. They're homosexual witches, right? In the film Wizard of Oz, the witch in the film is played by a woman, but it's actually a guy. The true story about a guy, and he's a homosexual paedophile. And there's his people, all the munchkins. Okay, so talk more about that later. About Bao. Okay, so Bao is running your hospitals. They are the upper classes, or the bad side of the upper classes. Also, they're the prison communities. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. So it's their morale, is Bao, written by Bao. Now, Bao is anti-church, anti-people. It's a gay community. They're witches. They're killing people because they're not gay. That's Bao. Right, now those are the doctors, GPs, for instance, is Bao. And so are your psychiatry, and they're running the whole hospital. All right, so now Bao is also taking its name from Bull, which is Baul. Now, Bull is South Indian and Bangladesh, and they eat their own shit. They eat their own shit and piss. So Bao is eating their own shit and piss. And they're your GP doctors, and they're running the psychiatry department, calling everyone else a bunch of names. Right? Yeah, but they're Bull, that eats their own shit. So in the hospitals, they eat their own shit and drink lots of piss. And female menstrual blood, they're also eating that. Right now, they're called bulls. They're the dark Indians everywhere. They're bulls. They're led by bulls, and they hate everybody. It's a gay paedophiles group, and then no girls allowed. They're eating female menstrual blood. All right, so they run the doctors in the Bao runs the doctors in the Western world, but they're really bulls that are eating shit, drinking piss. They created leukemia in the labs. All right, so they're creating antigens in the synthetic world that creates leukemia, cancer, and that leukemia, Lou, is about Bao, from these doctors that are killing babies. They're a homosexual community in your hospitals. Lucy Letby, Lou, can you see it? Bao has targeted Lucy Letby and ruined her life. How long is this going to go on for? The doctors around her have committed this crime. The prosecutors that were there around her are part of that crime. They are Bao, they are shit eaters, and they're treating people appallingly. They need to be shot and found and shot. They're easily found. They're all walking around Lucy Letby right now. Yeah, you do not allow shit eaters to go anywhere near women, and if they do, you shoot them. All right. So some more about Bao that have targeted Lucy Letby by killing up to 12 babies they've killed. How nasty is Bao, guys? What do you think? And then they blame this poor girl, and they're getting away with it. This is your GP doctors, guys, and also it's your corner shops. They are bulls. Bulls. Bao. Killing babies in front of you, and then they open up for business, like. So Bao brought in all the corner shops and they called it Spa. And Lucy Letby fucking hates them. And rightly so. And so do I. And so should everyone else. Okay, so those that have set up killed 12 babies and then blame Lucy Letby. They are Bao. Right now, they work with cameras, and if they find something, they it's a long story, but they've looked at Lucy Letby's. They searched her flat. They went through all her stuff long before they then targeted to her. All right, so and then they found a photo inside her personal belongings, and they Bao knew that they could use that photo to emphasize that she's killed 12 babies. Now, that photo, she was just grimacing, right? Like when you do when you're drunk. But yet, that photo is the most strongest photo of evidence against her. All the stupid prosecutors are using that, and now the poor girl's in prison. So Bao has got her in prison. They searched her flat before they prosecuted her. See, they knew they could get her based on the photo they found. And that's the story of Lucy Letby. We'll do more on this a bit later. Okay, so those bowel doctors that are running the hospitals and psychiatry, they're also the bulls. They're led by bulls. Bulls is their god, if you want. Okay, that's their almighty, and they're eating shit every week, piss every week, and female menstrual blood because they hate women. Okay, so these bulls also own Sainsbury's. Yes, they do. Right, they own Sainsbury's. Right, they are Barber is a bull. All right, a homosexual paedophile. No girls allowed. Is the first word in Sainsbury's. And there's your bull, and Bao that killed 12 babies and blamed Lucy Letby is actually Sainsbury's. So the people's job who are interested in the poor girl's Lucy Letby's situation, you're going to take prisoners from Sainsbury's. That's Bao. They're killing 12 babies. What are they going to do next? You see, you need to put a police station right outside Sainsbury's, and when they come out, you put them in prison. Okay. You see, Bao are all the doctors, the GP, and they've killed 12 babies and blamed poor Lucy Letby. So Bao are shit eaters. They drink piss. They pick Lucy Letby because it's a piss attack to everyone else. The excelled world, the universities they're attacking. The Bao has coupled up with gay boys from the prison community. Bao is the Law Society and all the doctors. They've coupled up with the prison community and rejected the university world. So now you know more about GPs and what's happened to Lucy Letby, actually set up by the prison community. Do you trust them? Are you talking like them, saying she's guilty when she's not? Okay, so okay. Okay, it's very common that Bao in the hospitals are attacking the nurses because Bao is a strict homosexual, no girls allowed group. And they're not only no girls allowed, but they actually torture the women. Okay, this is your doctors' association in the hospitals, NHS hospitals. They're torturing the nurses. One of the evidences of that is the Bao group have created the super bug in the NHS hospitals, and a key component of the super bug is the nurses have to wipe the walls every single day, including the ceiling. And this is all instigated by your doctors who have to do no work at all. And now they're killing babies and blaming one of the nurses. Okay. So these corner shops and Bao, they're attacking yoga and killing it. It was Bao that put chili into the food of the yoga people in India. And this is the history of Indian food. It's got the enemy right in the centre, attacking you. Attacking the dance world, the expressive world, the excelled world, the educated world, Einstein, all the good universities, all under attack by Bao, who's a complete thicko. He eats his own shit. He's coupled up with the worst side of the prison community. Ian Huntley is Bao. He's definitely about in the Bao group. So is the Jamie Baldwin murderers and a whole load more. The Southport murderers as well. It's also the doctors prescribed terrorism, aka Bao, the Dark Indians that are scalping the hippies because they believe in the excelled world. That puts the lazy man as a short man, and they don't like this.